Welcome back, my friends, to BjjBrick Quick. This is a quick Jiu-Jitsu podcast. My name is Byron. Last time we talked about the Jiu-Jitsu Tree top half. You could probably guess. Maybe we're going to cover the roots today. So the top half was your techniques, the core of the tree, the trunk of the tree was it kind of branched off into your top game, bottom game, maybe takedowns or some other things. Each one of these supported different things that had different techniques. But everybody knows if you dig underneath a tree, you're going to find roots. And you hear the roots are just as big as a tree. That may not actually be true, but they're darn near the same. There are a lot of roots supporting a tree, and they're anchored into the ground. Where the tree is just kind of up in the air, these things are holding this thing up with some help. So your biggest root is probably going to be your coach. That makes sense. What's holding you up? Another huge root, training partners. That could actually be more important than your coach. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. You learn a ton of things from your training partners. And they should be learning stuff from you if you've got information to share. What else do you have supporting you in your jiu-jitsu? You have any instructionals? Back in the day, I'd get a hold of a VHS tape. Be game-changing. Craig Kukuk's A to Z, something like that. I can't remember the other ones. Get a tape. Watch that tape a few times and learn something new. Nowadays you have streaming videos and services that'll teach you jiu-jitsu. That could definitely be a route. What's cool about those routes is you could learn something that your coach doesn't necessarily good at or that aware of. If you hop on some website that has a lot of jiu-jitsu techniques and you find somebody who's really good at teaching something and it's kind of off the wall, a little different than you guys do at your gym, maybe you learn a new guard pass. You bring that to your gym, it's going to work nicely. People aren't used to defending that. But then guess what? You're now the root. You're going to share that knowledge to your teammates. You're going to support them. You might think of one of the roots as being a historic thing. Where should jiu-jitsu come from? People are interested sometimes in their lineage. Well, where's my coach? Where's his coach from? Where's that person's coach from? Where did they grow up? Where did they train when they were? Oh, they trained when they were a little kid. Who taught them? Who was in the room with them? Goes back. That might be interesting to you. That might not be. I guess what I'm getting at here is the roots are helping support the tree. They're not just holding it up, they're feeding it. They're helping the tree grow. If you have a jiu-jitsu tree, the roots are super important. Are you a little bit isolated? You might train in a pretty small room. You might have just one or two main training partners. That doesn't mean your roots aren't good. That means that those roots are really important. If you could add another root or two to kind of expand, that'd be nice. Maybe hit an open mat. Train with people who don't know your game like the back of their hand. The front of your neck. That's what we should say, introduce the front of your neck. Just kind of think for a minute. I think it's nice to reflect. Like, what are your roots? How's it going? What's making you grow? What's the fertilizer for your jiu-jitsu? Over the past year, if you look back, what was that week where your jiu-jitsu looked like it was on fertilizer? And you really grew a lot. I don't know. Does this analogy translate over to you guys? Let me know. You can email me, bjjbrick@gmail.com. Put in the subject, BjjBrick Quick. I'll see it. Like anything, you get junk mail. If you put BjjBrick Quick in the topic or the subject, I'll see it. I hope you have a great day today, and stay sweaty, my friend.